Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me. I'm back. It's Monday night. We live Q&A. We talking about quick and effective workouts for busy schedules. Since I am going live, I'm giving a few minutes. I'm giving people a few minutes to jump on. So I'm gonna take a few minutes to kind of get set up here. I should be set up, but just ease into this. What's up, Jackie? Didn't I just see you? Man, aren't you tired of me? I be tired of me. I get tired. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not tired of me. I'm glad you're on here, though, because I know you have a question. You probably have a question. So, I don't know if you just heard me, but I'm going to give everyone a few minutes to jump on. Oh my gosh, I should have fixed my hair. Why didn't you tell me, Jackie? Should have told me a little. That's in reference to the "Are you tired of me?" question. All right, I feel that. That's fine. Whatever. It's okay. I'm drinking my bubbly water. Mind my business. So anyways, it's a Q&A. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. What's up, Miran? Put them in the comments. If you don't have any questions, that's fine. I'm going to talk about quick and effective workouts for busy schedules. So a lot of people have trouble with getting in any sort of workout just because of their schedule, life, family, work, whatever, So I get it. It happens. So, yeah, we'll get into that. So, like I said, maybe a few more minutes, and then we'll get going. So if you do have any questions, just put it in the comments. Rod dar. If not, that's fine. And if anyone else joins, cool. If not, that's fine too, because this will be posted on my Instagram feed and YouTube, so you can watch it anytime. It'll just be weird with the live interactions at some point, but that's okay. Hey, stop it. Dog. Poodle over there. She's going to be probably making some noise, but that's okay. So, we'll go ahead and get started. No, you go lay down. I'm busy right now. I'm in the middle of something. Oh, look at her. All right. Anyways, okay, so, sorry, I had to put it on Do Not Disturb, because otherwise I might get a phone call or something, so, Do Not Disturb. Let's go ahead and start. There ain't no questions yet. So, quick and effective workouts for busy schedules. The first thing that I always like to introduce is HIIT training. It's high intensity interval training. You'll probably see it written down HIIT in all caps. It's usually written that way when someone's trying to explain that type of workout. It's basically a short burst of intense exercise followed by like a shorter rest period. Kind of what you did tonight, Jackie. Those are like HIIT sprints on the bike, high intensity, and then I'm sorry, you did the reverse, right? So you did a lower intensity then high intensity bursts. So basically you'd be doing the reverse of that if you're doing HIIT training. So you'd be going longer bursts of sprints versus shorter bursts of rest time. So basically the way you did it was 50-10. If you flip-flop that, you'd be sprinting for 50 seconds and resting for 10. So a lot more challenging. That's probably not usually, that's the concept of it. So another one would be like, ooh, it paused me. All right, so coming back. 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. That's another way to do HIIT training. It's basically just working really hard, resting for the same amount of time, working really hard, resting for the same amount of time. This allows your heart rate to go up and down, so that's good for your cardiovascular health. That's what we mean by cardio training, not just running or jogging or anything like that, right? It's actually cardiovascular. It's heart and muscle training. So it helps your heart stay strong, it helps your heart pump blood, keeps your blood pressure low, things like that. Well, not low, but where it's supposed to be. So that's really a great way to deliver results for anyone looking for quick, like in a sense, quick results, right? Like not relative to how quick it can be. Another way to really another form of HIIT is Tabata workouts. That term, I don't know if you've heard it, kind of gets thrown around a little bit when you see like workout videos on YouTube and things like that. But that's a form of HIIT, and that involves 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. So you're still doing that like long burst of time and then short rest period. It's just more uniform. So it's 20-10, 20-10, and you do that for 4 minutes. So 20-10, that's 20-10, and that's 2 rounds, that's 1 minute, so you do that 4 times basically. And you can kind of play with that and do that in as many circuits as you need. So that's another style. That's a lot more challenging. So if you haven't done HIIT, don't do Tabata yet, because that's not going to be very easy, especially if you're not very conditioned yet. So don't give yourself a heart attack. The next one you can do is bodyweight exercises. Those are really good for anyone who just wants to get started and doesn't have any equipment, right? It's really the most accessible type of work is bodyweight work, just because you don't need a gym, you don't need bands, you don't need weights, you don't need bench, you don't really need a lot of space either, right? You can kind of just set up, clear some space in your bedroom, clear some space in an office, clear some space. Maybe you have space in your patio outside if you have a backyard, if you have a front patio, whatever, or garage, right? There's not really many excuses when it comes to using body weight as a form of exercise, because you carry your body weight everywhere anyway, so you have it with you at all times. Squats are really effective. Lunges are really effective. Jackie, you saw today, even in the warm-up, lunges were effective, just body weight. Push-ups, we all know how fun push-ups are, right? And then everyone's favorite, planks. All body weight. None of them require weight, external weight or resistance to get the benefits and the effect of traditional strength training. And it can be done anywhere. If you're traveling a place that doesn't have access to a gym or equipment, you don't really have much of a quote-unquote excuse to not get the work in. It's just a matter of so body weight. Try it. It's effective, I promise. Another thing that you can do is, especially if you work at home or if you sit at a desk throughout the day, is mini workouts through the day, right? So what that means is, let's say you have 9 to 5 and you can take a break every 2 to 3 hours. You take your first break, maybe you do a 10-minute walk, right? 20-minute walk. Let's say 20-minute walk. If you have like a 15-20-minute break, 15-20-minute walk. That's perfect. You get some exercise in, you get your heart rate up a little bit, you get your legs moving, you get your blood flowing. That's perfect for what you're looking for, especially if you sit at a desk. Then at lunch, you can do another 15-20-minute walk after you eat or something like that. That's going to be 30 to 40 minutes already there, right? 25 to 40 minutes done before you're even done with work. And then the last one, like in the evening after work, you can take a walk after work, and that'll help you get that last 10-20 minutes again. So if you break it down to 10-20 minutes 3 times a day, 3 to 4 times a day, you're looking at an hour of work without having to mash it all in at the end of the day or at the beginning of the day. So don't feel like you have to do traditional 1 hour at the gym or a 1 hour workout routine to feel like you're actually working out or getting the exercise, right? Just do little things throughout the day to help you get those big wins later on. It's not about doing it all at once, just small little bites, right? If you want to eat a whole cake, you take small bites at a time, right? You don't just eat it all at once. Really bad analogy for what we're trying to talk about health-wise here, but visually it makes sense, right? So little by little. The next thing you can do is incorporate resistance bands. So just as my workouts take an hour and 45 minutes. I know they do. I'm there for those. Great analogy. Thank you. I just like cake too. Unlike you, I like cake and cupcakes. Resistance bands. So as far as resistance bands go, the good thing about the benefit of those is just what they are, resistance. So strength training, body weight exercises, yoga, Pilates, any sort of time your muscles are under tension or pushing weight. Hi, Zoe. Anytime your muscles are underweight or pushing weight, they're under resistance. And so any of those types of training that I just mentioned, is a form of resistance training. So resistance bands are strength training, they are body weight training, they are all of it, right? They are resistance training. And that can add intensity to any exercise. So as we mentioned earlier, those body weight exercises, the squats, there's ways where you can, put the band under your feet, put the bands here, put the bands overhead, and squat. And then, add resistance, right? So if you've done body weight long enough, you don't have any dumbbells yet, you don't feel comfortable with them yet, or you're traveling, resistance bands are a good option for that. Excuse me. I'm drinking bubbly water. I'm good. I promise. They're also good for like training the glutes and things like that, like mini bands, like glute bands, the loops, those fabric cloth loops you get around for your knees and things like that. Those are great for your glutes, and those are great for adding intensity to most lower body exercises. It's just going to contribute to an overall more effective workout. Cake, cupcake, man, here we go. See what happens when I talk about cake. Another option you can do, depending on where you work, I actually mentioned this to my mom a lot. She works in a building that has 3 levels. So I tell her, Mom, look, when you take a break, go down the steps 1 level, and then go to the 3 level, the side where it has the 3 staircases, go up the steps, go across the building, go down the steps, and then go back to your office. That'll take her about 10 minutes. And it's perfect, right? You're incorporating cardio, the heart's working, the blood's flowing, the lungs are working, and then you're also doing a little bit of lower body strength training and core work, right? It does require strength to lift your body weight up 1 leg at a time. On top of that, because you're 1 leg at a time, you do have to get some core stability and stay strong throughout your core. So stairs are a great workout tool. If you don't have stairs, you can find a hill, maybe, if you have a hill around your work. If you don't have anything like that, walking backwards is actually a good option too. I know you may look goofy, you may think you look goofy, but I promise you no one's watching. So just do something. If you don't have stairs, it's fine. Don't use it as an excuse to be like, oh, I don't have stairs, I'm just not going to do anything. Go take a walk. It's fine. Or lunge while you walk. Make it a little more challenging. If you might sweat a little, that's fine. It's okay. Just, have some extra deodorant. On top of everything that you're doing, if you're going to be doing these like little mini workouts, you're going to be incorporating resistance bands, you're going to be incorporating more body weight training, more HIIT training, whatever it is you're going to be doing, make sure you're also stretching. Suggestions for high protein snacks. I'll answer that as soon as I finish this, because this is kind of like my last one here. So if anyone else has questions, go ahead and pop them in the comments, and then I'll answer this last one. Mindful stretching. So be mindful of what you do each time you're training or exercising, and then make sure you stretch the muscles that you just used. What up, Matt? So if you're walking, make sure you're stretching your quads, the front part of your leg, and your hamstrings, the back part of your leg. Make sure you're stretching your core, so like overhead reaches and just side bends and things like that. Help me look like Arnold. Yeah, shut up, fool. So anytime you're doing any sort of movements, please make sure you're stretching, and make sure you're mindfully stretching. You're not just going through the motions. You're not just, all right, I'm done. Let me just kind of stretch, touch my toes for 10, 15. No, like stretch, right? Your muscles are going to thank you. Your body's going to thank you. Your joints are going to thank you. I promise you. It's going to help you to recover your muscle soreness. It's going to enhance your flexibility, and it's just going to make you feel much better, more open. You're going to be able to stand taller. Your posture is going to be better. You're going to be able to breathe better. Everything moves better when you allow your muscles and your bones to work better. All right. So someone asked, help me look like Arnold. Arnold back in the day, I hope. Yeah, seriously. I mean, he doesn't look that well. Never mind. Let's not go there. On the body he had in Predator. All right, so Jackie, that was a good question. Suggestions for high protein snacks. Because I'm always gonna promote eating whole food as a option for your diet instead of processed food or anything that can be mostly like store-bought in a can or a box or pre-packaged or anything like that. Great snacks are gonna be so for me personally, I like beef jerky, which is a high protein snack. Like you can make like protein balls with like oatmeal and protein powder. Protein shake is good. Almond butter is a really good option. Trail mix has good protein. They also have, I just tried, they were buffalo chicken crisps. So they were chicken chips. I don't know how I feel about it, but that is an option for a high protein snack as well. But it also just depends on what you like, right? So when it comes to the food you're going to want to eat, try to keep it down to like one ingredient, maybe two, right? If you're going to make something, if you're going to make yourself those like protein snacks, those like, what are they, like peanut butter, like oatmeal and blueberries and protein powder and oh, that sounds so good. So if you're gonna make something, that's fine too, but make sure each one's like a whole food ingredient and you're not like having to make it out of a box or a powder or some sort of concoction, you know. Chicken chips from Costco. No, they were actually from Trader Joe's, I think. Someone brought them to work. Yeah. Oh, you know what, Jackie? I just saw a video Audrey sent me on like a high protein Costco haul, and like if you go to Costco and go to their food area, they have like prepackaged chicken that'll last you like a week for like $10. You can get poke there, which is delicious, by the way. They also have like prepackaged meals that you can get that are really high in protein, and they have like a mac and cheese that has high protein as well. So if you go to Costco, man, Costco's not paying me for this. If you go to Costco though, they have really good prepackaged high protein snacks. And then if you do like beef jerky, they do have a big bag of beef jerky there too. Another excuse to go on a Costco run. Yeah, I'll shoot it over after this. But yeah, that was a good question because a lot of people have trouble getting enough protein in their diet. So try to find what you like and then look for like preferably like animal source protein. So red meat, chicken, fish is a great source. And then yeah. Oh, and then supplement with like good quality protein powders as well. And if you need any suggestions on that, just message me. I'll send you a few that I've tried in the past and one that I'm on right now that I really, really like. So, yeah, struggle with that. Yeah, a lot of people aren't. And so it becomes a little bit of a challenge, but there are definitely plenty of options. Fruity Pebbles. It's Fruity Pebbles protein powder. Can we finish the title, please? Not just Fruity Pebbles. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys have any more questions, just go ahead and put it on there. If not, I appreciate you guys jumping on. Next week I do have topics for every week. I do want you guys to have questions for it. So that's, I do welcome the questions. I'd love to have them. But of course, there are things we can talk about each week. And if you guys have like suggestions or ideas or something that maybe you want a little more clarification that we can go maybe a little more in depth on, then just let me know. So next week we'll be talking more about superfoods. We've all heard of superfoods, but they're the ones that have like all the vitamins, the minerals, and the nutrients that we need for our bodies, antioxidants and such, that are going to help us fight off infection and disease. So that'll be next week. Please, if you have questions, message me. I'll try to like formulate like similar questions that people have and then just answer them on here. That way we can all be on the same page. And then kind of build a little community for ourselves here so that we can all keep each other encouraged. All right. So, that's all I got. You're welcome, Jackie. Get some rest. Have some protein. Oh, you know what's another good option for protein is yogurt. Yogurt's a really good option. It's like I think like 10 grams of protein per serving. It's only like 80 calories or something like that. And then you can add fruit, granola, things like that. That's what I do now. I do like yogurt with peanut butter, some blueberries, and some granola. Ugh, it's so good. Don't even. It's so good. But yeah, yogurt's a good option too. Greek yogurt, and then I do the Greek yogurt with like honey, which is really good. Like really good. I do chunky peanut butter, so you get to like, you know. Anyways, I could talk about food, but let's not talk about food for that long. So I'm gonna sign off. I'll see you guys in 1 week. So I'm gonna do this every Monday, 7:00. Put it in your calendars, or just look for my story. I'm gonna put the countdown on there, and you guys can just like click the countdown. It'll remind you. I'll sign on like at 7:02 because you know I might be late. And then yeah, but you guys have a great week. Appreciate y'all. Remember, love yourself, and please go be the best version of yourself. Bye.